it. I need 2 forms of ID, but I'm still in the system. I just need to finish. Yeah, I signed up for them a long time ago, but I didn't finish the computer work. You know, like the tax information and stuff, because the computer froze and the people behind the desk were ignoring me. I mean, they looked over and waved at me, and they just kept talking, so I walked out and just went over to another temp agency. So yeah, they just out of the blue started texting me like 6 months ago, asking if I'm ready for work. And I signed up in 2016, so that's kind of weird. I just must have really needed workers. So 2 forms of ID. That sucks. That's a long freaking drive back. Oh well. Can't believe I don't have my voter registration card in here. What the heck did I do with that? Alright, you guys, that was a pretty tedious process going through all the tax forms and stuff. I apparently had to do one for Oregon too, just in case they send me over there. There actually is no work right now, but she says it's kind of like the other temp agency. A lot of employers will call in the morning looking for employees. So she says call first thing in the morning, and yeah, that feels good. I'm ready to work, all set up, and got my pay card. I gotta set that up here real quick, and yeah, that is pretty awesome. Great feeling to know I've got an option for work now. Came back to an old spot here. Called this the Black Sea, or the Asphalt Sea, Blacktop Sea. It's just a huge area of just nothing but blacktop. It goes on all the way over there. It's like the biggest chunk of blacktop I've ever seen. So yeah, oh yeah, that's right. There's a Harbor Freight Tools over there. Yeah, I don't need any more stuff. This truck has made me realize I got too much stuff. The more stuff I took out of here, the more comfortable I got, including the body pillow. It's just like, I don't need a body pillow. I sink in too deep on the memory foam for that to really work. Yeah, I don't really need it. On the spring mattress, I felt like I needed it. Walmart's gone. Now it's now it's Urban Air, whatever the heck that is. Airsoft? That would be cool. Might go check that out later. But yeah, look at that. The Walmart's gone, and the Big Lots? I think it was a Big Lots right there. Looks like a Big Lots sign backing thing. Yeah, big old area here. I got one car up there. Oh yeah, should be a good place to get some sleep before heading back to work, hopefully tomorrow. This is kind of what I went through with my other temp agencies. Sometimes there's just no work, unless, yeah, at this time of day anyway. Earlier in the day, there's more likely that employers stopping in and looking for workers. The voice commands on this camera are kind of annoying sometimes. I'm not talking to you, GoPro. Actually, quite a few stores are gone now. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 empty stores. 4 empty stores over there. Used to be a Hollywood Video right there. I got a little footage of it before they cleared it out. I don't know if they cleared it out, but looks like that might be a Vancouver clinic now. Glad I got a little footage of that. That was really nostalgic to see a old Hollywood Video. Been an hour or two. Almost fell asleep, but there was some commotion. Somebody walked by that was like crying or something, or making just weird noises. I think it was just I don't know what you call that. Moaning. Sad moaning. So that woke me up, and then I kept hearing something that sounded like somebody banging 2 carts together over and over and over again. I was like, what the heck is going on? So I got up, and it was just a tow truck with his purge valve set to go off every 30 seconds. So yeah, a little noise, a little commotion kind of got me back up out of bed. I'm hungry now, so I'm gonna try and make something. I might cook up the rest of those. Maybe cook up another 2 burgers. Nice night tonight though. So much better when the rain's not coming down and it's not so cold. It's actually a real nice temperature. Oh, it feels nice out here. That truck got warm. A little humid probably because of the, or I should say a little humid probably because of the towel in there that's drying out. Yeah, the crazy, crazy area here, this big open space. It gives me a weird, what's that phobia of open spaces called? Agoraphobia or something? If you have that phobia, this would freak you out pretty good, I think. But I like it. I think this is cool. It's just like just huge open space. Oh, let's see, I'm about to get the generator going. Okay, let's see about making some food here. Got 4 totes here. Number 3, I finally numbered them so I could stop having to lift all the lids to figure out what's what. But here's number 3, which is cooking stuff, utensils. Try to keep the utensils separated in this bag so they don't get lost. But yeah, we got our hot plate. Set that up right there, off to the side, or else you got exhaust blowing in your face. That's empty. That's gonna get stored. I don't need 2 diesel cans in here. Every little bit of space I can save is just so helpful to this whole situation. Got the pan. Some napkins. That's still got a little grease on it from the other day, so wipe that down. Not too worried about it. Plate, spatula. I'll set this. Let's see here. What is this? Number 1. That's clothes. So I can put that there. Yeah, clothes. Then this one, clothes plus paper towels and toilet paper. Get everything all in one for that. It's good enough. Actually, probably scrape a little bit there. I can't wait to have a kitchen. I do like figuring out how to do this. You know, rough it. I like roughing it, but I do really want a kitchen again. Probably won't happen until Montana at least. Need to get to Montana and then we'll figure out how to get patches towed. Got my garbage over here. Drinking water. Pull out that meat. I think I'm gonna either cook it up tonight or throw it away. It's been unrefrigerated too long. Gonna need some seasoning. That is in number 4. Garlic salt. Kind of want to put the rest of. Let's put these eggs back in here. Still got 2 eggs left for tomorrow's breakfast. Freezer's still empty. Should probably wipe this out actually. Oh yeah, this thing is so handy. Let's see here, I got paper towels. That's not what I want. Let's get this thing dried out. Okay. Now we'll get that cooled down once the generator turns on. Starts up every time. First pull, unless it's been sitting for a long time. I got an extension cord. Yeah, got the fridge going, freezer still turned off. That's real handy, being able to do that, so. Alright, let's heat that up. Grab a burger, a couple burgers here. Still smells good. Gonna need some cheese. Oh yeah, and some mayonnaise, ketchup. Wash my hands a little bit here. Hand sanitizer. Oops. Classic coming up, coming on by. It's a nice one. Alright, double cheeseburger. that was good. Cool off. Get rid of that grease. I'll get some more paper towels for that. Still kind of warm. Let's just let that hang out. Alright, got everything packed up. I don't know if I got a good shot of these lights at night, but they look pretty good. Took like a 4-mile walk around town, went up and down a couple random streets, just looking for any sign of other car dwellers, so I could just get a spot that I'm sure I'm not going to get kicked out of. There's actually a Metro police car parked way back there. It's right across from a police station, so I think it's being stored there, but I still kind of think Metro Police might come by later. I don't know. Anyway, I was walking on my way back and I got to see a robbery in progress. Kinda. Some lady off in the distance kind of talking to me, and I'm like, what? Like, what are you yapping about? And she's like, some guy just got, the store's getting robbed. Like, what? I look over and there's 2 cases of beer sitting right by the door, and there's this girl kind of pacing around. She looks a little nervous, but I guess the dude tried stealing a couple beers and walking out with them, but she hit the button and locked the doors on him, and he ended up I don't know if I'll catch it in time, but this guy's got a big old box on the back of his truck, homemade plywood box thing there going into the drive-thru. It's got a window on it. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I'd probably survive a whole lot better if I built something for the back of this, but my time was cut short and I was trying to work on patches at the same time. Anyway, yeah, that was kind of nuts. So I got to see the tail end of a robbery. Or beer run, or beer theft. 2 cases of beer. The girl was there. He was gone. He somehow found a way out the back. Let's come over this way. That is neat. It's kind of skinny. Oh, he made it so it fits right in the back of the bed. It's kind of funny looking, but I like it. It's weird he drove through the drive-thru and just kept on going. I'm sure Taco Bell's open. Oh no, he's going through another drive-through. They must be closed. That's weird. It's not that late. It's like 9 o'clock. He's looking for some fast food. That's a cool homemade deal. So anyway, what was I talking about? Just the tail end of that robbery. He made it out the back, and that was about it. But it was an interesting little walk there. Walked by a building that used to be my dad's, or was going to be my dad's chiropractic office, but he died in the progress of moving. He had a really nice office down at the different part of town here. Down a little ways. It was a beautiful area though, but he wanted more business. He wanted more street attention, or he wanted more, you know, he wanted to be in a more populated area, easier to get to. Anyway, I walked by that to peek in the windows, and it's a Mexican restaurant now. Chinese restaurant, actually, I think. Had the Chinese symbols on it, but yeah, the walls were still kind of the same in there, and I remember him building those. He put up those steel studs, those metal studs. He got really mad at me because I went around popping out the, I was just a little kid, but I went around popping out the plugs on the junction box and collecting them like a bunch of coins. He got real mad about that. Anyway, that was kind of nice to see his old, what was going to be his office. It was kind of a fun thing to watch him build that. He talked about the LED window that had to be installed so he could a police horn? Or PA? Police PA speaker? It's kind of a crazy part of town, I guess. Yeah, so I remember him building the x-ray room. Had the LED window, which just looked like a tinted window. I guess it had lead in it. This guy's running. He like ran this way and then was running back that way. What is going on around here? There goes an officer. I think they're looking for him. So anyway, yeah, it's kind of neat to see the old building. I remember mostly that while he was there building stuff and he'd have me there, we'd go take these, you know, we go have lunch across just a couple buildings over at this Mexican restaurant that was really good. It was the first time I ever had their soda pop that, I think it starts with a J. Huh. Yeah, they're looking for me. They're not messing around with this guy. They're going up and down every street. I wonder if that was him that was running that way. You tried to steal 2 cases of beer, bro. You're done. Stick a fork in you. You're done. In the Mexican food was really good. I don't remember what I had. I think it was a burrito. But it was really good. And I remember that soda pop, that Juanito or J something. It's a real popular Mexican soda. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. I thought his original office was really cool. He had all these different rooms and had this big old switchboard at the front desk, which had like 3 different lights in it, and the office ladies could hit a certain button and light it up as like green or yellow to kind of indicate that there's someone in there waiting. And I'm not sure what the different colors meant, but yeah, it was either white green or yellow. And I love just pressing all the buttons at the front office and running around, looking down the hallway and seeing all the different lights I lit up. It was magical. Oh, there's that box truck again. Truck with the box on it. I like how he built it just skinny enough to slide right into his bed there. Yeah, I loved his original office. Wasn't it like an L shape? Oh, here's another cup. These lights aren't on or anything. Yeah, I remember. I really liked that. Playing with those hallway lights, the room indicator lights, whatever you call them. And then in the very back, he had his X-ray machine, which was just a freaky beast. I think I had nightmares about that thing. But I loved it. I thought the thing was so cool. It had these big old braided steel, just big old chunky cables going to it. And he had this little room with just a big old clunky, you know, this was old 80s tech. So, you know, it was just a big old monstrous machine. And I remember him taking x-rays. You know, he'd hurt his foot or something. He'd go x-ray himself. It was like, that's pretty cool. Let's go check his foot and see what's wrong with it. And I remember his red light room. What do you call that? Developing room. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, I just took a little trip around, saw his old office. That was cool. His new office. It was supposed to be his new office. So yeah, I felt good going a little walk. It made me feel better. All my GoPro batteries died. I tried getting footage of it, but 3 officers just walked by with a police dog. That was the coolest thing ever. I always watch this stuff on YouTube, and now to see it in real person, it's like, no way. But yeah, he must have tried to steal more than just a couple cases of beer. They're like seriously after him. Exciting little spot right here. Oh, there goes another cop. They're up and down, all over on that side of the street, because he ran out the back of the store and kept going that way, I guess. Very cool, very cool. Alright, let's get these batteries charged. Alright, if I went to bed at midnight, that means I got almost 7 hours of sleep. Still feel like absolute shit, but I feel better. I just have a kind of groggy, just kind of wish I would have slept more feeling. Let's see if they got any work for me today. No work today, but they'll call me if something comes up. No work yesterday, no work today. When I was in there yesterday filling out paperwork, there's like person after person coming in asking if there's work, and there's just like, I guess it's just really slow right now. Well, I guess I'll start editing videos and maybe contact one other temp agency I used to work for. Golden China. That was going to be my dad's chiropractic office. It's all this driving around I'm doing. I could probably have made it part of the way to Montana by now. I'm really thinking about it. I'm thinking I should just go and chance it. About 6 years old, I lived over here somewhere, or up until 5 years old. I'm not too sure on the timing. 5 or 6 years old before we moved to Richfield, to a 28-acre ranch. It used to be called the Bar Nothing Ranch. I loved that place. Should have. Yeah, maybe I should just get to Montana and look for work there. I've been checking on Craigslist and there's definitely work. Some farm type of work. The type of work you just show up to and they start using you, put you to work. First temp agency, we don't use our app, just call in. This temp agency, we do everything through the app. You don't just show up anymore. Alright, just got done setting up the app, which actually seems pretty handy. It'll just show you jobs in the area and you can click and accept them and you just go to work. But there are no jobs. Yeah, something important I should probably do is go pick up some wire so I can hook up that refrigerator to my auxiliary battery. The Red Odo battery. I'm not even using the diesel heater that much, so I might as well. And I need to keep some food cold. It's going to be too expensive to keep buying pre-made food, although I might go get some sushi later. That sounds just too good to pass up. Too much for me. Another one of my old boondocking spots. Ugh. That store has security at each of their doors. Sushi looks like crap. There's just nothing I'm interested in. And yeah, that store's weird now. Big giant bins of ketchup and next to another big giant like square bin of other condiments. It's just friggin' weird in there. I've been at a lot of stores since being back to Vancouver. That's the only one with security at each door. I think it was armed security too. Like, what the heck is going on in that store? It might obviously have a problem with theft or something, but nice neighborhood. Seems kind of weird. I've been shopping in the not so nice neighborhood and they didn't have security. Okay, we just stopped at Walmart and got another one of their $5.44 wraps. Got a Southwest chicken wrap this time. Looks good. You get a lot more food for $5 than versus sushi. So we'll do that later. Also, that is not on my trip. I'm trying to go this way. Sushi's over that way. We'll do that later. For now, I'm freaking starving. And I am exhausted. Pretty good. You start keeping an eye out for Wi-Fi. Subway's supposed to have some Wi-Fi, but I can't seem to connect to it. It's too weak. Signal's like really weak. I have antennas for this, the Wi-Fi card for this PC with long cables on it, so with magnets I could stick up a little higher. But down in here, I don't think I get a very good signal. But I finally connected to Subway Wi-Fi, which is good. I can finally upload a video. Yeah, just because it's connected doesn't always mean it's gonna work. I don't think, it's surrounded by steel. It's just not gonna work. The phone works awesome, so I just need to get this switched over. Even if I could, I can't really afford that right now. I need to wait till storage unit bill goes through. I have that set up for auto pay, and I'm just waiting for that to do its thing. See how much I got left over. I don't remember how much I am going to be paying. So I'm gonna go find a spot to catch up on sleep, and then maybe I'll just top up the data some more. UPS plugged in. Power station charging. And getting work done on the PC. Feels good. Feels good to work. Shut that in there. Gotta leave the door a little bit open, but it works. I got 30 seconds left on this memory card, so I need to hurry up and upload the footage from this camera. And keep on grinding away. Seconds, can I do it? Show you a little switch out here. The blankets. There we go. Got a little shuffle.